Hello Mila, hello Jack. Hello everybody else who's watching. Welcome to Storytime with Grandad. Today's book is from the Mr. Benn series, and it's Mr. Benn Caveman. Festive Road is unusually busy today. The main road is being repaired, and all the morning traffic crawls and honks its way past Mr. Benn's door. So Mr. Benn decides to go to the costume shop in search of an adventure with some peace and quiet. He finds the caveman's costume and heads off to a land far away from the rush hour traffic, or so he thinks. All is quiet outside the caves where the people live, and Mr. Benn stretches out on the grass and enjoys the sunshine. But then he discovers why none of the people sheltering inside the caves are out on the grass with him. Suddenly a cloud of approaching dust appears on the horizon, and he hears a rumble getting louder and louder. The cave people shout to warn Mr. Benn, who scurries out of the way of an approaching cavalcade of dinosaurs just in time. Over breakfast with the cave family, Mr. Benn discovers there is a rush of dinosaurs in the morning to get the best feeding places, and a rush in the evening to get the best sleeping places. It's the bane of the cave people's lives. They can't step outside their caves without the risk of being crushed by a speeding dinosaur. But surely, asks Mr. Benn, there must be places to live that are not in the path of the dinosaur's daily routine. The cave people tell him that there certainly are, and they take him for a walk to a lovely fresh green countryside and say that this is where they want to live. Why don't you then? Asks Mr. Benn. Because there are no caves here, silly, is the reply. Mr. Benn explains that they don't have to live in caves. They could build stone huts. The cave people have never heard of such a thing, and so Mr. Benn sets about showing them how. Together they build fine stone huts with grass turf roofs. When all the work is done, the delighted cave people climb a hill to watch the dinosaur rush hour safely from afar. Then the shopkeeper appears and leads Mr. Benn back into the shop. Back in Festive Road, the cars and lorries are still pushing and shoving their way along the little street, and momentarily Mr. Benn sees them as big, lumbering dinosaurs. At his gate, he finds a stone hammer in his pocket. It's just the thing to help him remember the adventure. The end. Bye-bye, Mila. Bye-bye, Jack. Goodbye, everybody. Bye.